So today I'm going to work on mat training. So instead of a mat, I just have a towel. I have done a couple of training sessions with him, so he should know this, but he's still kind of new at it, so he might be a little slow. But he knows what's up. So I'm going to use my clicker this time because my hands won't be full. This is my clicker. This time I will make it focus. Yeah. So that's my clicker. In case you want it. I really like it because it can go on your finger like that really easily. Okay. So I'm going to release him. Free. We're working on this because when I say free, he doesn't want to get off his mat. There you go. I have to give him a hand signal because I guess he just doesn't understand what that means yet. Okay, and now instead of telling him or pointing, I'm just going to wait for him to get on it. And when he does, I click and treat. So he can figure it out on his own. Free. There you go. I'm just going to wait for him to get on. Yes. And he's laying down, which is good too, so I'm going to roll that. The goal is to get him to relax on the mat, so I'm just going to wait for him to relax. Good boy. So he's already kind of, his back end here is kind of relaxed, but if I can get him all the way like that, would be good. I'm not going to lure him, I'm just showing you guys. What I want from him is to be relaxed, but also being on his side completely would be relaxed, or if he takes a deep breath and sighs, that would be relaxed. So I reward any sort of relaxation. Free. Reset him so he can have lots of different times practicing this. Go. He's going to lay down too. Good boy. And he's nice. Hips are sideways like that. I could show you, which is what I want. Because it wouldn't be as relaxed if he was like had his feet under him and is ready to get up at any point. So this is a good thing to work on with stress dogs because it helps them learn how to relax, but also in situations like out in public where he might be stressed, then I can get his mat out and he can know to relax. Just gonna wait for him. And or if you have a dog that gets excited when people come over to the house, having them on a mat, learning how to relax on it while there's distractions is good. But you gotta work up to that. You can't just expect them to be able to do that. You have to work up to it. So that might be a different training session for him to show you what I would do, because I haven't practiced that with him, and he does get excited with people that he knows coming over, but also he gets freaked out by people who he doesn't know so well coming through the house. So I'd also work on this with him and work up to having him on his bed instead of just a towel. So he'd be more comfortable. Free. But yeah, it's just a really handy trick. Like, if you want to take your dog out to like a dog-friendly place, like a coffee shop or something, an outdoor patio or something, then kind of roared a little late there, but then you can bring the mat with you and they can just relax by your chair. Yes. So he's got his feet, you can see his legs there are not sideways right now, so I'm going to wait for him to shift his weight. I'll also reward for his head down. So what I'm doing here is called shaping, because I'm waiting for him to make a decision and I'm not going to tell him what to do. And some dogs can get really frustrated with this because they kind of have to use their own brain. They can't figure it out. So it's like trying to solve a puzzle. Sometimes you get frustrated because you can't figure out what to do. There was a sigh right there. That's a good boy. I'll give him lots of treats for that. Okay. Just gonna wait for his hips to relax now. He's kind of caught on to his head down, but we want him to relax his hips as well. They seem kind of relaxed because they're kind of like his feet are spread out in front of him, but I would want him to be more on his side. Like I was saying with the frustration, you just gotta wait them out. If they get too frustrated, you might want to take a break, or at least like maybe give them a hint of what they do. Like when you're playing a puzzle and then you're like online or something and you put hint, because sometimes you need that little hint, but you don't want to help them too much because they'll learn a lot better if they can figure it out on their own. So he's closing his eyes a little bit, so I'm going to reward him there. So if he starts to get frustrated, I'm going to reset him and see if I can get him to lay on his side again. He has a lot of practice with stay, so yeah, he's really patient, so he can be like this for a long time thinking that he's doing the trick, but he's kind of new with the with the shaping. I get capturing and shaping mixed up a lot. Shaping is like working in small degrees, so like I'll reward him on the mat, I'll reward him for like any little relaxation that he does is shaping. Capturing is when they do the trick, like just during the day and you reward it. So if you were teaching sit, you wouldn't tell them to sit, you just kind of go about your day, and if you see them sit, then you would give them a treat. So that would be capturing. Alright, so I close his eyes. Free! I'm gonna release him. He doesn't want to get off. Rebel! Free! Go on. He doesn't want to get off. Go get it! There you go. He needs work on that. He should know what free means by now, but I don't know if he just doesn't want to get off because he wants rewards there. Good boy. So let's see if we can get him more relaxed this time. There was a hip shift right there. Good boy. Now he's sniffing. Okay, shifted the other way. I guess I'll reward that. Last time I was doing this, he was starting to learn that if he shifts his hips, he gets a treat, so he started shifting them back and forth. And I don't really want him to do that, because then he's moving a lot, and then he's not as relaxed. I did not click that time. That was my mistake. So then I stopped rewarding him for shifting so much. I just rewarded once, and then that was it. Okay. Free! I'm going to wait for him to lay down all the way, and then I'll... Yep. Because he's already caught on to going to the mat, so I don't need to reward him every time. And he did lay on his side, like, right away. Not completely on his side, but, like, sideways a little bit here. You can see his legs down there. And it's the morning, so we're both kind of tired. I like that he knows what the click means when he looks up at me when I click. So he shifted back a little bit there, and I want to reward that. I wonder see if he'll go on this side all the way. He's kind of leaning back that way. I did get him to go on his side, like, I think once while doing this. So I might have to wait him out to get him to lay on his side, but the problem is sometimes he'll get bored and he'll just leave. So I don't want to wait too long that he gets bored or frustrated.
I'm just going to wait for him to either sigh or lay on his side. Because he's already caught on to laying his head down like that.
And I'm not staring at him, I'm just kind of looking at the camera because some dogs can like feel more pressure if you're staring at them, and that can make them frustrated, or I don't know, feel like they're under pressure. It's so tempting to help him out because I could easily lure him onto his side, but then he doesn't learn as fast what's expected of him. Because then otherwise he'll wait for me to lure him onto his side, and then he's not really relaxed, he's just doing a trick. So this is probably a sign that he's getting bored because he's looking around. We might have to end the training session if he doesn't feel back to relaxed. That was a sigh, so I'll take it. Good boy, you're free. Free, get up. He wants to get the rest of them, okay. Free. Here you go. So we'll end on a high note. He did a sigh. It's good enough for me right now. Okay, bye.